F1 drivers are always the stars of the show, traveling around the world every month. But as we know, each star is backed by a huge team, and one of, if not the most important team member is their wife or girlfriend. Some stars are very secretive, like Guanyu Zhou, who's hidden his girlfriend. Others are more public, like Verstappen, who takes his girlfriend Kelly everywhere. So watch to the end to see who are the women in F1 stars' lives. We go quickly as there are lots of drivers to cover. We're going to start with the reigning champion Max Verstappen. The Flying Dutchman hasn't been really secretive when it comes to his relationship, as he's currently dating Kelly Piquet. She's the daughter of Nelson Piquet, a former F1 driver. Their relationship is interesting for two reasons. First one is that she is 8 years older than him, and the other one is that she has a daughter from another F1 driver, more precisely with Daniel Kvyat, a driver from Toro Rosso, Red Bull's sister company. Verstappen and Kelly started dating at the end of 2020, and it seems that despite the age difference, everything is clicking between them. Our next choice is the Minister of Defense, Sergio Perez. His wife is Carola Martinez, and they decided to say the vows in June 2018. Just a year before they got married, they got a baby who has a very innovative name, Sergio Perez Jr. Both of them are Mexican, and they come from the same city in Mexico, Guadalajara. The couple has been blessed with another kid in 2019 too, enriching their family with another member. But the renewal didn't stop here, as the couple was blessed with another kid just last month. Before Carola, Sergio had some short stints from 2010 to 2012 with Greta Ferrari and with Fernando Gallegos a year following. But now, the Mexican is enjoying life with his wife and 3 kids, and life seems perfect for him. Lewis Hamilton is the next driver that we're going to talk about. He has risen to popularity at a very early age, which has only boosted his chance of dating popular women too. He's dated some very loud names, such as Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Rita Ora, and more. However, everybody knows that Hamilton had a long and serious relationship with Nicole Scherzinger, the singer from Pussycat Dolls and the X Factor judge. But their relationship ended in 2015, and ever since then, we know little to nothing about Hamilton's love life. He claims that he's single, but maybe he's just trying to keep things quieter. Inspector Seb is probably the textbook of marrying your first love, as he married his childhood friend Hannah Prater. With her, Seb has 3 children, as the first 2 were born before their marriage in 2019. Seb hasn't been related to any drama regarding the affairs drama, and has been a prime example of a good husband and father. Lando Norris is one of the youngest drivers on the grid, and you'll find some facts about him quite surprising. Everybody thought that he is single, and he's occupied with F1 on the track and off track on his PlayStation. However, this isn't the case, as he's currently dating Lucina Barrosa Oliveira, a Portuguese model. He's made their relationship public by posting photos on Instagram of the sunset, making sure that everybody knows what kind of a gem he carries with himself. Lando is a very interesting guy, and he was always able to dodge questions regarding him being in a relationship. But now that he's published it publicly, he had an interesting response as to why he decided to start dating. I realized getting in a relationship was the only way for those weirdos on Twitter to leave me alone. One of the youngest and the most handsome driver of modern F1 is Charles Leclerc, and many would kill to be his other half. However, the spot has already been reserved by Charlotte Sainz from 2019. Charlotte resides in Monaco and is an architecture student. It's safe to say that they've survived the pandemic together, and one thing that is tying these two lovebirds is their love for piano and opera. Valtteri Bottas seems like a nice guy, and nobody would think that he has had a turbulent love life. But that seems to be the case. He's decided to put an end to an old relationship that lasted from 2016 to 2020. His ex-girlfriend, Emilia Pitlane, is a professional swimmer. However, Bottas couldn't make it work with her, just like he couldn't make it work with Mercedes. Tiffany Cromwell is the woman that's occupied the heart of Bottas, as she's a professional cyclist. Those who follow Bottas on social media can often see pictures of him cycling in the USA and different parts of the world, and Tiffany is probably a huge reason for that. The next driver on our list is George Russell. His story is pretty interesting because his girlfriend, Carmen Montero Munt, has a prestigious degree at the University of Westminster in business management and finance. Now, why would that be interesting? It's because most of the F1 drivers have no time to study and to get extensive knowledge in certain branches due to the nature of their work. They're already busy driving an extremely complicated F1 car, and a small number of them can bag a girlfriend or wife who is the complete opposite of what they are regarding career choice. Russell is one prime example of that. Fernando Alonso is a stud among F1 drivers, and his charisma is easily noted. It seems like his decision to invest his charisma skill in Linda Morselli, who is an Italian influencer and TV person. They've been dating since 2016 and have no visible intentions to break up anytime soon. Pierre Gasly is another driver that belongs to the group of young and attractive individuals, and it would be a shame if this bull walks alone. It seems like that's the case now, unfortunately, as he's dated the Ukrainian model Katerina Berezna until 2022. Before her, he dated Katerina Massetti-Zanini, an aerospace engineer. Now that he's single, his sole focus is on grabbing an F1 seat in a more competent team. Danny Rick, or the Honey Badger, is a very charismatic individual, and you think there's no way he's single. However, he separated from his childhood love in 2016 and is now widely known to be single. But media wouldn't be media if it doesn't stir up some stuff, as he's been linking to dating Anne-Marie Horvath, his former colleague in Red Bull. Apart from that, he's been linked to Jessica Gomez, who comes from Australia and is a model by profession. She was also the featured spokesperson for an Australian company, David Jones Limited, from 2013 to 2019. Next on our list is the smooth operator, known by his formal name Carlos Sainz Jr. He's dating a girl that is both smart and very beautiful. Isabel Hernandez is a journalist by profession, as she's graduated in bilingual journalism. However, she's also in the fashion business, as she works as a press officer for Scalper's company and Victoria Collection. Lance Stroll is also busy when it comes to dating, and he is the son of the owner of Aston Martin, the team that he races in. His love is Sara Pagliaroli, a 26-year-old that comes from Italy. She's modeling for Replay, which is an important thing because that particular brand is sponsoring Aston Martin. Alex Albon is back in business again, as he decided to bring his talents to Williams after a short pause. However, he hasn't had pauses in his love life since 2019, as he's dated Lily Mooney, who's a professional golf player. Next on our list is Nicholas Latifi. He may be underperforming in F1, but he's surely booming in the relationship part of his life. He is dating Sandra de Zuizek, a very beautiful individual that has a law degree, and the couple seem very happy. Mick Schumacher is the son of legend Michael Schumacher, and he's trying to prove himself in the F1 world as a reliable driver. However, he is keeping his love life at decent privacy, as he's dating Norwegian native Justine Huisman. The exact beginnings of their relationship remain unknown, but their families are very close and have kept things as private as possible. Yuki Tsunoda is a 22-year-old that's currently focused on F1 and F1 only. The youngster doesn't seem to date anyone, and his intention as of now is to prove himself in F1 world. Just like him, Guanyu Zhou is keeping his love life secret. He's the first driver from China, and the public doesn't even know the name of his parents, let alone his girlfriend.